And we're back in. Let me see if I can, in real time, change this to be peaceful. Uh, this won't take a moment, guys. Just have to figure out options. Peaceful. There we go. I think you can do that in real time. Anyway, I think I know what I want to do for today. A barn here. Right, we're gonna need path. I feel like it would work best if we use a path. I'll just use a tool to actually pave it out instead. No one ever uses wooden tools. Probably for a reason, but I just realized this can be offset. I can fix that by just putting enough. Okay, now I have to fix it or it's not going to look right. I feel like instead we should use a fence. Oh, good, it actually connects like that. That's cool. Okay, well, you're going to have to use... There we go. That makes sense, I think. Right, we need some more grass. Podzol. Does anyone ever use Podzol? I don't think they do. Whatever, it's fine. Maybe we'll use some Podzol to, like, make, like, dirtier grass or whatever. If that makes any sense. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use this to sort of trace something out. I made a mistake there, but that's fine. As Bob Ross has said, there is no such thing as mistakes, only happy accidents. Okay, maybe some things can be considered mistakes. It's funny how this world was originally just going to be a one-off me and my friend Nocturnal made, but it's kind of evolved into its own little niche. Okay, I said I'll make a banner. I like hopping between projects sometimes. I should probably get rid of that. Because it really just gives it like the vibe that this is like an analog horror. And it's really not. I want this to evolve into a analog horror. Despite them being cool. Bad. Okay, what I'm going to do, there is oak here. I'm going to be placing some oak. There we go. I'll put a log like that. There we go, that adds some more color and texture. There we go, it's like an X. I think it looks good. Kind of. I'm used to having the zoom, but I don't have Optifine. I might work on this some more. This was originally going to be like a map area, but I kind of just gave up midway. Also, I find it funny how Null appeared in this area. I feel like it was on... Wait, isn't... Oh, that's weird. Null appeared in the same place that bed was. Of course, on the floor here because there was no ground there. But I feel he would have appeared on the thing there. I could use this like a way to... Okay, you know, episode 4 is coming out. Noel had spoken on his decision of this house. You know, I'll be right back. I have to attend to something in real life. Maybe I'll grab myself a drink. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. We'll be right back. Yeah, ready. We're back. Whoops. Could make a castle, but again, that will... You know, I'll put a sign here saying note for reference. There we go. MLG guy plays. Also, this is really gonna be like an AFK area, but I found out that doesn't really work. Yeah, I'll keep it. I think it's funny. Maybe I'll try and like theme it after Hypixel. Last time we left off here. Fly. Yeah, my face. Yeah, I made this area. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Hang on. I need some stone. Yep. 3 by 3. I want to make it like a square shape. Square, I mean circle. And oh, it actually does look more like a... Hang on, I have an idea. Smooth stone pillars. Yeah, those are only temporary. I might use a cooler old design. Might even make this a piston door, since I'm addicted to making those, apparently. I should probably link the design I use. I'll try and remind myself to do that later. I have an idea here, though. Oh, wait, there's no smooth stone stairs, are there? No, only stone brick. That's weird. They should add. Petition to add smooth stone stairs. That don't look right. Hang on. They just like stone brick. Whatever. Don't know why I'm placing them one by one like this. There we go. I don't know what this place is going to be yet, but this could be a map area, like a public one. I am not excited for the new Fantastic Four coming out. for the Fantastic Four film. Is a Superman film out? I think it is. Like, I've been seeing a certain scene of Superman, you know, I can only presume he's screaming about... What the... What am I building into? That's weird. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, him asking where his dog Crypto was. People are being overly negative nowadays about things. How I'm seeing the world is like... It's kind of reflecting my mentality, I feel. I've always had this feeling the world is molded around your... like, the person's thought and feeling. And not of, like... For me, I feel like it's, like, kind of, like, lagging behind. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give up on the whole circular thing. A little. Right, light sources. Oh yeah, I forgot, this thing needs light. Maybe it's like a thing where, like, you walk in, it goes light, but when you walk out... I don't know how we decode that with redstone. There we go. You know, I have an idea for this. This is a mining area. No, I'm actually going to have to continue this, where it leads downstairs. And since there's no smooth stone stairs, I'll have to do it in a slab-like format. You can walk up and down slabs, right? Well, I wouldn't know this. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's a fun idea. Of course, I'll make this look better as time goes on. Oh yeah, Demo released a new video on the Derp Crew. I think y'all should watch that. That'd be cool. Symmetry always adds something to the game. Or to the build. That's how I feel. Anyway, this video I'm going to be experimenting with having like some editing parts here and there. Since I feel like these videos are really dull of just me speaking, especially in the parts I just don't speak. Yeah, also I do want suggestions on what we should be doing in the next episode. Oh crap, I remember what we were actually supposed to be doing. Also, I should probably make that a second entrance, whatever. I was gonna make a thing in the Buildy series. Oh, things are... Okay, I need to find a big enough pit. What did NerdCube say it was? 32 by 32? I'll have to go back and... I'll be right back. I need to see what video that was 32 by 32. Making that whole thing where I kind of froze up. Ultimately meaningless. Anyway, Alright, I am going to make it here. I feel it here would be iconic. And I kind of want to make this place kind of an epicenter for goodness. I can also try and build it next to the thingy. This guy. Kind of like in NerdCube's video. No, I kind of want to build it in here for synergy. Hell, even behind here, actually. It'd be hard carrying out. This is like 32 by 32. And it would also take a really long time to kind of drain out. Wait, sponges are in the game. Yeah, this thing's like almost an entire chunk missing. Like it's revealing some iron, more iron. I feel like this would be a nice basement area, actually. In fact, we're going to be working on quite a few things today. Like the basement. I know I really have been... Why did that turn into grass? Anyway, I feel like if I keep mining here, I'm going to eventually hit the water. Where's the water? I'm getting impatient. I missed. It's the wrong way. If I want to build it, I should probably build my thing here. I'm going to do that. I'll build over that, I think. Yeah, there we go. So it really is just a staircase. Well, that's funky. It's not really spilling. What the? That is weird. Yeah, the water physics right now are really funky. Oh wow, it's like you can see fully into the water. If this system breaks, I will just replace it with normal grass. Glass. Not grass, glass. Yeah, the issue is that it takes up a significant amount of the room. So now would be a good time to get started with everything going on. Yeah, I feel like the oh no, you can crouch now, I think. Emphasis on I think. No, I don't think you can. Oh, that's cool. I remember I always wanted that to be a thing you can do in Minecraft. And then you crouch under. That's very inconvenient, but I do like that. I like how it kind of forces you to use thing in Minecraft. Boom. I'll even put a sign on it saying cool. Hang on. Aquarium. Epic. That would be a good time to test out sign art. You know what, let's make a four-eyed alien with facial markings. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It looks more like a broken bone than anything. Actually, wait, no, I have an idea. It's gonna be an arrow that points into it. There we go. Hang on. Cool. Or use free though. Yeah, whatever, I'll fix that later. Anyway, I want to see. I feel like hell building Bob here. No, his name was Frank. I always called him Bob. I wish I was going to build him here for synergy to the Buildy thingy, but I decided building him in here, if there's room. I'll actually count 32 by 32 in the area I want him building in. I'll break this torch. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, this is not gonna fit, 20, 20, 21, okay, yeah, this is not fitting, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32! I think. I'll count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There was a fly that flew in my face, so I had to pause. I was really scared I lost my count. Now, they decided we build it this way. I don't want to destroy that, but I also don't want to destroy these nice trees. Yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're 6 in, so. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we're destroying this. Two. I think. I'll fly from above and see where it looks at even. Yeah. Looks how it starts, so, you know. No, this is a pit. I can easily build around it. I'll see if I can leave that house up here. Actually, no, I'm going to get an angle in case I want to rebuild it on its head. You know, pausing in the mansion, I want to finish this. This will be the only nerd cube thing I'm able to rebuild, since it's relatively simple. All the maths have been done basically for me, so... Thing is, the other one, I could possibly do it. It's just that there's going to be so many angles I'll have to look at it, and I don't think there'll be enough angles suffice in the video. I don't know if I want to make the inside of the pit. I want to make this as accurate as possible. I'm going to use all the same blocks he used. Even though diamond looks different now, like diamond block. Yeah, I realize that this is not going to look good. Oh shit, I accidentally built it further out. That's annoying. Oh, that's a good square. If I did make any wrong calculation, half of 32 is obviously... What is half of 32? I'm not the math guy here. $16. So 16 blocks in. 1, 2. 15, 16. That's exactly where the house is as well. Odd, like the broken house. I'm gonna have the water pool in it as well. I feel like that's pretty iconic. Even though he did get rid of it. It's kind of like... Alright. So much grass here. I really should have built it somewhere where it's not nearly as grassy. I should probably do this off camera. As to not take up much time. Alright, that's an issue. Why is it not lined up properly? This is 32, right? Yeah, 32. That is weird. Hang on. What did it look like in MlgGuy's video? Hang on. It was like a 4-block thing in the middle. There. That might have been my issue. The finding the circumference based on that is a little miffy. As right now, I cannot make this into a 4-block thing. Not that I can... Aye. Yeah, but it would be uneven on one of the sides. It's like a 4-block thing in the middle. Right. How we did, it was like kind of hollow. So I'm going to do that. I'll cut back to when that's done, because that's going to take up a lot of recording space. And we're back. I have done the perimeter. I don't know how deep it's actually supposed to go. I would assume it'd be 32 meters deep. I could go back in the video and manually count how many blocks would be up, but that'd be a nightmare. Since dirt's not really a texture I can get on a grid. Is it really? I'd have to... Right, every time I... Dirt... No, the dirt texture I don't think changed. Like, ever. Like, it's been colored differently, maybe. But aside from that... I'll still build 32 down anyway. Thing is, I think it might honestly have been random since he did blow it up, didn't he? I'll have to keep looking at reference images. I realize how this could be one of the harder ones. No, even then I can't tell. It looked pretty long down. Maybe I can like use like math to see where the zombie's head began. I would use explosives like he did, but we'll get too messy. It came out pretty far. One of his arms are connected to the wall. I could probably use that to calculate some of it. Hang on. I'm currently watching the video, hence why I'm... Alright. His head looks like it's just about level. Maybe a block short. It's a low resolution. That is what's stopping me from counting all this. Okay, I'll go off feeling. But I know for sure he is going to be at least a block here. I'll use a slab. A slab might not be the best option for this. This. At least 2 or 3 blocks down. I will start by digging 32 hole though. That's gonna be the first one. Actually, no, last time I was wrong. Right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 32. And now we repeat that many times over. Then I have to calculate where he is in the pit. If he's dead set. I feel like that might be easy though, because I could just use his arm as a measurement. He said each block corresponds, or each pixel in the character is a block. So... Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. That hand would have to... No, it might be something different. Anyway, I'm actually down here now. I like having these legacy builds. I'm gonna use this instead to be dirt. Hopefully it stays dirt. And then I'm gonna go through the trouble of making it like the walls dirt, just to be more accurate to the original thing. Let's see if this is more efficient or not. There's probably commands to do this, but at the same time, I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of building. I remember seeing a person online who drew, not with a pencil or anything, but with math. I find that really cool. Like, it really proves that AI isn't really needed for things. Like, AI users, I'll call them, because I don't call them artists. They're not artists. Prompters, maybe? Because that's all the stuff they do are prompts. I realize I have a lot to do. This is definitely not... Hell, I think I'm even pushing the time limit for my usual videos on this anyway. When I come back, this pit will be dug. But I think for now, this episode hasn't been productive enough, I feel. So, before we end this, I'm going to do a lot of work on this. The big old Bob pit will be done though. Eventually. And then maybe I'll try and work on the other ones. That's a maybe though. Oh wait. Does stairs work? Yes. In fact, it looks nicer. Oh. Okay, I think this is a good enough little platform. So you can get a more hands-on approach with the fish. Or, you know, be near the fish in a more one-to-one setting. Stone. Hopefully placing a stone won't break anything. Oh, nope, yeah, that updated everything. That's weird. That stone... Oh. I'll just have it be glass. That was gonna be a cool idea. I think there's a way for me to change its trajectory, but at the same time, that would not be vanilla. Tinted glass would kind of make it a little annoying, so... With white, I'm gonna test the different colored blocks. Hopefully it works. White stain. First of all, I just need to get this all covered up. Let's see if normal glass works better. See, it's so much clearer without the glass. Oh. Shit. There we go. That's cozy. And then it kind of is like this hallway sequence. You'll have the oak logs kind of acting as the bridges. Like, edges, I mean. Yeah. Once I'm done doing these, I'm going to end the episode off. Next episode will probably begin with me finishing the, or at least doing Bob itself. Frank. His name's Frank. I'll even have this little corner area. I got confused at the buttons there. Whoopsies. There we go. I'll definitely add some lights down there eventually. There we go. I'll end the episode. Actually, no, I feel like the best way to end the episode would be in the fish enclosure. Which is funny because I just left that area. I don't know what the plan is there, but... yeah, it doesn't take too long to get in. I'll put in a torch. Yeah, I have a torch. It's fine. There. That'll be the end of today's buildy thingy. This will probably be uploaded before I go away. Because... oh, and with episode 5. Hence why I did some... home renovations to the Broken Script replica mod. Oh, replica house. Not mod. I might start ending episodes off there if I don't have anywhere really to end off. But when we begin next episode, the pit will be dug and maybe some measurements on where Frank will be sit in it. I keep mistaking Frank with Bob because that was another big zombie. That's popular MMOs. I might just do another big zombie somewhere out in the world and call that Bob. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now because I make these intros too long. Like, subscribe, and share to your friends. And have a good one. Bye-bye!